Hey, what's going on? It is your boy, KQKC, throwing down another live stream. I do what I do, and that's what the LDBC do. We give you great boxing content, and that's what I'm going to give you. And that's what the LDBC. Okay, up. Let me turn that down. There we go. Now, let it get it popping. Shout out to the LDBC for one. Now, we're going to talk about Laura versus Castano. Laura has a statement to make. Laura said that he is ready to challenge the 154-pounder. Keep in mind, Laura is a technician in the ring. Laura is a Cuban fighter with nothing to lose at this point, but everything to gain at this point. So that's why I think when he fight Castano, it's not going to be an easy fight for him. Castano is a busy fighter. Never saw him fight in a real fight, just on YouTube. But what I can tell and what I can see, he's a fighter. He's a come-at-you fighter. He's not going to let you breathe. So the best thing how to beat Estrelanda Laura is not let him think. See, once you let a fighter think, then that's when they have the move on you. See, one thing about boxing mechanics, first of all, your ass got to smother him. You got to try to smother his punches. Or you got to be first. You got to hit him first, always. A fighter always have to be first. The mechanics say don't jab with a jabber. Don't hook with a hooker. And they're right. Because one has a reach longer than the other. I don't care if it's 2 or 10 inches. That reach will get countered when you reach like that. You don't reach and stick out and grab or try to hit. Never reach. Because once you reach, you will get countered. Same way with the uppercut. You cannot throw an uppercut too far away. You will get countered. That is boxing mechanics. That is skill boxing techniques. But with Estrelanda Laura, it's hard to do that. With Estrelanda Laura, you got to watch every move he made. Because he didn't fight the right fight with her. He did not fight the right fight like he normally does. He didn't get on his glider and glide around like we think he usually do. Estrelanda Laura, he stood there and he fought like a champion. He stood there and gave her all he had. But keep in mind, Estrelanda Laura is an older fighter. Estrelanda Laura, he knows how to move. Estrelanda Laura has taken a lot of punishment in fights. He took a lot of punishment with Canelo and Gula. Those were hard punchers. And now he's finna go in with another ring technician. A come-forward fighter. Sure, Estrelanda Laura, he does fight on the back foot. And he's great on the back foot. Matter of fact, Canelo, he fights pretty good on the back foot now. Matter of fact, Canelo has gotten better since the Floyd Mayweather days. Matter of fact, when Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo, he taught him a lesson. And he admit that. That lesson that he taught him, he took with him. And now, look at him. He's, in some people's eyes, one of the best Hispanic boxers out there. But then we got another boxer out there. Dennis Ugas. Yes, he's going to be fighting Shawn Porter. Now, there's rumor that Shawn Porter's father won't be in his ring, in his corner. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what they say. But I'm going to tell you something. Don't count your Dennis Ugas out. Because Ugas is a very, very technical fighter. He's a very, very methodical fighter. He is not going to get Shawn Porter time to think. He's not going to give him time to stomp on the mat like he fainting, like he always do. But can he handle the aggressiveness of a Shawn Porter? Can he handle the strength of a Shawn Porter? See, Shawn Porter won't let you think. He will chase you down. He will mug you. He will smother his punches and your punches. So how do you counter that? Easy. You step around. You uppercut as he come in. You do what we call a check hook when he come in. Ugas is no slouch. Ugas is from the farm. That's all they do, box in Cuba. That's all they do, practice techniques. Practice different techniques on different fighters. You have fighters that come forward. They got an answer for that. You got a fighter that fights on the back foot. Oh, they got an answer for that. You got fighters that got power. They definitely got an answer for that. Look at Jose Peraza. Look what he did to Lomachenko. Yes, he lost, of course, but he showed every fighter out there, he's not no pound for pound fighter. No, he's not. A pound for pound fighter had to be damn near perfect. Fight the big fights. Have big names on their resumes. Clean out the whole division. That's a pound for pound fighter. Terence Crawford is pound for pound. Earl Spence is pound for pound. What's going on, Stormy B? Everybody's listening. Yes, Earl Spence is pound for pound. Those are pound for pound fighters. See, it was simple. But no, people like HBO and everybody else, they try to make it so difficult. They try to make like Lomachenko was the best thing since sliced bread. And Pedraza had to show every fighter, every naysayer, that Lomachenko is just a man, just like I am. He put his pants on one leg at a time, just like I do. So Pedraza, he didn't fight him like he fought Tank. He went in there and fought his fight. He went in there and studied Lomachenko. He did his homework. He stayed in shape. Lomachenko's face looked like he lost the fight, not like he won the fight. His expression wasn't as happy like once before. I bet Jim Lampley was at home, sitting there looking and crying in a man's diaper. That's how funny Jim Lampley is. So Lomachenko was taught a lesson. All Pedraza did was take 2 steps back. And you can't step around a man when you do that. You can't use angles if no one's there for you to angle to. Simple. Simple equation. Simple way to counter Lomachenko. Sure, he'll throw a jab and try to step around you and hit you with the right. But Pedraza, he stepped back 2 steps encountered him all night long. See, now when Esther Lana Laura, great back foot fighter, he goes in and he gets out. He does not sit down on his punches. Most of his fights, 90% of them, has been pot shots. You hit, get out. You faint, you get out. Hey, what's up, BM Boxing News? You got it. I do a little nightlight. Since 78 General, he couldn't do what he wanted to do because somebody's tripping on his channel. But that's all right. LDBC get to the end of it. But, yes, Mr. Landlord, that's what he does. He go in, he'd throw that left down that pipe, but he would get out. Why? Because he knows something's coming back. It's called a counterpunch. So, a smart technician like Earl, Esther Laura, even Mikey Garcia, they know what a counterpunch is because they are counterpunchers. See, you don't want to counter to the counter, so you get out. But then you have a chance to counter if he throw a punch. See, a lot of people try to counter to the counter to the counter, if that makes sense. See, I would have to demonstrate to show you what that means. But imagine in your mind that you throw a punch, okay, but you miss that punch. Then the other boxer throw a punch, that's a counter. Then you try to throw another punch after he missed you. That's a counter. Then the other fighter, he's trying to get you in the stomach or wherever. That's a counter. So that's a counter to the counter to the counter. But we got a lot of counter punches. Floyd Mayweather was one of the best counter punches I ever seen. But Floyd Mayweather's not fighting tomorrow. Esther Laura is fighting. And he's fighting a young man that come forward and won't let you think. Think about it. If you let Esther Laura stand there, posing and thinking, he already made 3 moves. That's what type of fighter he is. He's a thinking fighter. Just like Earl Spence. He's a thinking fighter. Mikey Garcia, he's a thinking fighter. Fighters don't just go in there and fight. You have to think. I remember Roger Mayweather. We all know the Black Mamba. He has Alzheimer's now, but he always said, I'm going to tell you, Floyd, boxing is a thinking man's game. God damn it. You know how he is. God damn it. Motherfucker, this is a thinking man game. That motherfucker can't think. That's Roger Mayweather. I got all respect for him. Because he went toe to toe. He didn't care who it was. He knocked out every Hispanic or Mexican you could from here to Mexico. That's why they call him the Black Mamba. So, Castano, what he's going to do, he's going to come forward. I'm going to call a fight tomorrow night. You will see. He's not going to give him a chance to think. Esther Laura going to have to be on his defense. His defense going to have to be tight. His reflection going to have to be tight. You know, none of that. So, I forgot my boy's birthday today. I forgot At Reach's birthday is today. Happy birthday to my brother. Yes, sir. Things slipped my mind. Yes, sir. Cuatro Cinco. Today is his birthday. Yes, sir. But remember this. Esther Laura has something to prove. He was in a tough fight. He was in a tough fight with Jerry Hurd. But did he fight his fight? No. He could have fought him on the outside. He could have fought him on the outside. He could have pot shot him. But you cannot do that for 12 rounds. You got to be in damn near terrific 100% shape to move for 12 rounds. But Jerry Hurd is a big guy, a tall guy. But Esther Landy Laura, he is a champion. He didn't run. He didn't stay on the outside. He went in there. He fought him like a man. He fought him like Anthony Joshua won't fight Wilder. He fought him to the bell. He fought him till it was stopped. Esther Landy Laura got knocked down, but he got up. That's a fighter. That's a fighter that you can respect. He didn't run. He stood there. That was my first time ever seeing Laura ever stand there and fight. He didn't do it in the Canelo fight, the Anguilla fight. No. He used his glider, as they call it. That's HBO talk. But he used a lot of lateral movement when he boxed. That's a Cuban style of boxing. But your Dennis Ugas don't do that. Your Dennis Ugas, he will stand there and box. He's a technical Cuban fighter. He doesn't use a lot of lateral movement. He was taught by the great Mayor. We all remember him, who was supposed to fight Floyd when he was in their primes. Mayor was the best welterweight out of the Cuban program. So don't count your Dennis Ugas out. Sure, he got his hands full. He's smaller than Porter. He's not as aggressive as Sean Porter. But he's more ring IQ savvy than Sean Porter. He knows what he's doing more than Sean Porter. He knows how to place the punches more than Sean Porter. Yes, Sean Porter might throw a jab, but he don't throw a jab to open up a guard. He uses his head to open up your guard. He uses his head just about everything except throw a punch. Yes, he's not the best of the best technical fighters, but he do what he have to do to get the job done. I'm not mad at him. I just don't approve of that type of fighting. I'm the type of the sweet science type of motherfucker, you know? I like that type of fighting, you know? What's up, Alex Santos? When you say, I think Laura figured her was a stationary target. Yes, in a way he did. But then again, he didn't. Because Laura did not move like he usually do. Laura stood there with her. They traded punches. If her was a stationary target, Laura would have been dancing around him all night. He would have been using his angles. He would have used his step arounds a lot. But her is getting better. Each fight, he's getting better and better and better. I just saw him fight on Showtime Extreme the other night, rerun. And he just was a prospect at that time. He was tripping over his feet. He didn't know how to clinch. He didn't know how to finish his man off. But now look at him. He got that man strength now. He knows how to fight. He do what he have to do. So, Laura, the young man he's fighting tomorrow night, boy, he's going to have to keep that young man off of him for what I seen. See, I only scouted the guy one day because I never seen him fight before. So I had to see what Laura was facing. See, you got to know what you're talking about when you're saying shit like that. But this young man, the way he fight, if he's hungry enough tomorrow night, he's going to keep his belt. He's just a regular 154. But that's Laura Always been 154. Ain't no up, moving down, moving up, moving up. He is a natural 154 pounder. And he fight as such. But we'll see tomorrow night. Then we have another Cuban style type fighter and a southpaw. 2 Cuban, 2 southpaws. That's Ortiz and Hammer. Castano is a live wire. He beat Spence and Derevchenko in the amateurs. Yes, Castano is no joke. What I say. Now, he might not be as polished as he was in the amateurs. Now, he's beatable. Yes. But with Laura, bring that fire. See, that fight he had with her took a lot out of him. I'm surprised he fighting this quickly. But that's what champions do. They get up and get right back in there. Now Fury, Tyson Fury, no, not him. Because he's not a champion. He don't have a heart like a champion. He is what you see. What you see is what you get. A big fat coward. That's what I see. And that's what we get. Nothing. When I look at Tyson Fury, I see nothing. And that's what we get. Nothing. But that's okay. Because one day, sooner than later, he's going to need Deontay Wilder more than Wilder will ever need him. So he should think about that. Matter of fact, he should sleep on that. Now, Ortiz and Hammer. That's going to be a terrific fight. But Luis Ortiz is in great condition per his coach. He's hungry. He's hungry for a championship. And I think he deserved one somewhere besides the WBC. But, yes, he's the so-called boogeyman of the heavyweight division. Everybody ducked him, except you know who, Deontay Wilder. They're scared of a heavyweight that moves like he do. Or what Alex Santos said, I think Castano is alive. Well, okay, yeah. LUG Gilmore, salute my brother. All right. Watching the Ohio fights tomorrow. Junior Farr will be fighting. Oh, yes. Yeah, Junior Farr is an up-and-coming heavyweight. And he's, you know, him and Wilder, they spar together pretty good. And this guy, once he get his technical skills down, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, you got some up-and-coming good heavyweights coming up. You got Effie. You got Junior Farr. You got some good heavyweights that's out there. So, don't be surprised now. I'm going to tell you. I don't know how long Deontay Wilder will be fighting. But I hope that he doesn't get hurt. And I hope he retires while he still have all his faculties. But the young, up-and-coming fighters, they're no joke. They are in there to hit and learn. I have never seen heavyweights that move like they move now. And speaking of that, Ortiz, he moves like a middleweight. This Junior Farr guy, he moves like a middleweight. These guys are heavyweights moving like middleweights now. Deontay Wilder, he's very athletic. He's very charged up to be a heavyweight. He's tall. He ain't no 268. He ain't coming in at no 300 pounds. He coming, the most I believe was 220 he ever weighed. That's a heavyweight in today's society. Luis Ortiz in today's society, he boxed like a heavyweight. He moves like a middleweight. That is what kind of boxing we got today. The heavyweight division is up and coming. Junior Farr, Effie Ajaba. Effie Ajaba is under the tutelage of Ronnie Shields. And you know what they say about them Texas fighters. They learn quickly. They don't hold nothing back. They catch on quickly. Ronnie Shields is no slouch coach. And they went over to Africa to get this guy. And this guy has got very good technical skills. He just needs fights under his belt. He haven't fought 10 fights yet. But don't worry. That might be the next heavyweight champion. See, Anthony Joshua, he's a heavyweight. But he moves like a heavyweight. That's because he lifts weights. Muscle is heavier than fat. Oh, salute, CB. What's up, my brother? My brother CB in his house. That's my nigga. That's right. If he don't get no bigger. That's right. That's my brother from another motherfucking mother. So, like I was saying, and also tell Ad Reaches happy birthday. Big Money, what's up with you? Yes, we do catch quick in Texas. Yes, sir. Shirley, what's happening? Charles D, what's going on? Yes, sir. Texas, Thomas, what's up? Salute to you, brother. Salute to everybody in the chat. Yes, sir. Like I said, Texas, they catch on quickly. And Effie, he's no joke already. Now, yes, he move a little slow. He's not sure because he's young. He just started out professional boxing. But he got the ring savvy. He knows how to cut off the ring, but it's like he have to think about it. But when he punch, you're going to feel it. He punched through your guard. Now, that's a hitter. Just like Deontay Wilder. See, Deontay Wilder started all this heavyweight athletic. You know, heavyweight in the days, they wasn't that athletic. They wasn't moving like the heavyweights today. The heavyweights today, they moving like middleweights. No, not cruiserweights, motherfucking middleweights. That's how they moving. And they hitting harder and harder. They putting you out on your back. You go on your back or your face. Now that is boxing. Now, you ever seen a heavyweight that moves like a middleweight and box like a welterweight? That's a motherfucker fighter. That's somebody to be reckoned with. That's right. See, one thing about heavyweights, you can come in any weight you want to come in. So, the leaner you are, the faster you are. The more quickly you can move. Heavyweights are moving their heads. They're not getting hit as much. They're not standing right there in the middle of the ring brawling. They what they call boxing. It's the sweet science. And now the heavyweights, they caught that code, the sweet science. Deontay Wilder, he moves like a middleweight and box like a welterweight. But he'll hit you like a freight train. So, Luis Ortiz, yes, he's a heavyweight, but he moves like a middleweight. He has that old Cuban style boxing. Effie Ajaba, he has that old African type boxing. You know what I mean? See, in Africa, they're very athletic. A lot of people don't know that. Sure, they run a lot. They do this, they do that. They don't swing on no fucking trees or nothing like that, but they are athletic. They have sports over there. So, boxing is going into a new direction. And you have to be knowing and be ready for it. Sure, the heavyweight division disappeared when Klitschko didn't have no skill heavyweight fighters to fight. That's why He reigned for 10 years. But this is a new day. This is a new day. We got a new champion. We got new champions coming up. The heavyweight division is coming back. You will see that. Ella Santos said the Ohio card is basically an all heavyweight card. Oh, yes. And for a jobber right up the street from me, he gonna be a problem. Yes, sir. Big money. I'm telling you. Effie is no joke. Effie hits hard. I feel like Angolians are the most non-athletic Africans. Okay, Angolians. I'm not familiar with them. But I don't know if it's an Angolian or not. I'm not too familiar. But I'll tell you one thing. He will be a big problem for anybody, even Deontay Wilder. But he will never fight Deontay Wilder. They're too far apart in age and fights. Well, I can't really say fights because you got Christina Hammer. I believe she had 24 fights versus Clarissa Shields, who only had what? 9 fights, 8 fights. She's 8-0. And now she's about to make history by the 2 women fighting for a 160-pound title for all the damn belts. And the women, I think they got like 5, if I'm not mistaken. Angola is a country in southern West Africa, just below Congo. Okay. And they changed Congo and they changed it to a different name. They called it something else now. They used to call it the Congo, but it's something else. I forgot the name of it. Okay. So is that what you're saying Effie is from? He's a big boy. Now, wherever he's from, he's very athletic. To be that tall and that not so skilled, he's very athletic. Now think about it. Once Ronnie Shields get him where he needs to be, no, he's not ready yet for no championship fight. He's not ready for that yet. He got to get his skills down. He got to get his jab together. But I'm going to tell you something. Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay. All right. Angle pick. Okay. Democratic. Okay. Thank you, ankle pick. I appreciate that. Okay. Now, Effie's from Nigeria. Right. Okay. Very good. All right. I thought it was something like that. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. But Effie, he's no joke. You know, I respect him. I respect him because he's a good fighter. Right now, he's a good fighter. Now, think about what he can do in 5 years or less. Yes, sir. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, y'all. If anybody haven't hit it yet, I appreciate it. But yes, Effie is a good fighter now. But think about 3 years from now. I'm sorry for that. Sorry. Think about 3 years from now. Ronnie Shields, he's a good coach. He's a good teacher. He got Ashley Laura. He had both the Charlos. Jamel went over there with Derrick James, but it's still Texas. Everybody, Maurice Hooker, Charles Hadley, Earl Spence, the Charlos. Texas, no joke. Rob Brandt, Regis Prograis, they all came out of that area. Deontay Wilder, Alabama. Down south is popping. Down south is getting it on. Down south is making champions. Down south is showing you the old school boxing. See, they got the old school boxing and they got what you call new school boxing. They teaching you how to box down there in Texas. Shit, like they say on Showtime. It's another star in Texas out the Cowboys. It's boxing stars down there. That's what it is. And don't sell neither one of them short. Maurice Hooker, well, Charles Hadley, he got knocked out by Charlo, but still, he still was a good fighter. Like I said earlier, just because you lose a fight, that doesn't mean that you're a bad fighter. That means that you get up and you get back in there. That's why I respect Laura. He got a pounding from her. I didn't expect him to be back this soon. But he got something to prove. He got to prove that he still is a champion. He still, first of all, is a man. Then he's a champion. No, I don't think he fought his fight. But he's going to fight his fight tomorrow night. He's going to go back to his old way of boxing, I bet. He should have fought Herb like that. But Herb, I said, got better and better and better. 2 steps, Herb in your face. He had big feet. He's tall and long arms. He can reach you from a distance. A body shot from the distance. I just watched him, maybe his 5th fight the other day. And that's what he was doing. Tripping over his feet, but he was reaching with the long arm, the long reach. But he kept getting countered. He don't have a defense. His defense never been tight. Austin Trout was just banging away on him. Then, as the rounds go on, he reminded me of an Earl Spence, a bigger Earl Spence. As the round go past, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And Austin Trout couldn't take it. The punches were getting harder and harder and harder. He couldn't take that shit. Oh yes, Jose Pablo, I keep it real, my brother. No doubt. That's all we do, keep it real here, baby. You hit that like button or subscribe, brother. Yes, sir. Yeah, Laura got long arms, 74-inch. Yes, he does. See, Laura, he's a good, what we call feint. He's a good feinter. He will feint you. What up, OG KQKC? Yeah, you got it, 501, Shinvan. Yes, sir. Yeah, Laura, he feints real good. Real good. And he never, ever thought about leaving Ronnie Shields. He said, and I quote, and you know my phrase, I un-motherfucking quote. Ronnie Shields is the best coach and trainer he ever had. And he had 3 of them. On the Cuban farm, and the Cuban Olympics, and the Cuban Olympics again. Then he came over here illegally. Now, everything's straight. Beautiful family. And he still is able to do what he do best. And that's box. Yeah, Jerry Hurd won. But all we know, like I said, you learn from your mistakes. Floyd taught Canelo Alvarez how to be schooled. He schooled Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez took that schooling and took it and came to be one of the best Hispanic boxers out there. Floyd showed him how to move, how to work a jab, how to work a check hook. And he hit him with an uppercut. How not to throw an uppercut so far away. Yes, sir. Yeah, Laura got, okay, yes, I wouldn't mind saying Earl versus Hurd. Yes, that would be a fight. But see, Hurd is not in the same weight division Earl is. But Earl, what I hear, he's moving up in another year or so. Hurd will be there. Hurd ain't going nowhere. I would love to see that fight. Hurd is a hard puncher. Hurd doesn't get tired. Earl doesn't get tired. But this is what's going to be the catch. can Earl Spence take her power? Remember, Earl is just moving up. Her's been there. Her is getting better and better and better. He's hitting harder and harder and harder. Now, I'm not saying that Earl can't do what he did to Austin Trout. I'm not saying Earl can't do what he did to Esther Laura, because Earl can. But can he do it as well as her? That's the question. See, and I bet when Envy Java, when he gets going, because he already undefeated, he haven't been stopped, and I don't see nobody out there can stop him. Let's just say he had a fight with Junior Fa. I believe he would beat Junior Fa. Junior Fa is bigger. He looked like he might be a little stronger, but Effie is technical now. I saw the jabs he was throwing. I saw how he was moving. Now, he wasn't quite sure, but he did it right. See, once you get in there in the ring and use your skills, then you'll know which way to move. You'll know how to step around. You'll know how to do a tumble jab, up and down, up and down, up and down. See, you got to think about it and how to finish somebody off. See, right now, you know, he got a hitter and quitter. But what if he hits somebody and they don't go down? You got to learn how to finish them off. See, if he hits somebody and they get hurt and they dazed, they rocking, but they didn't fall, he had to learn how to finish them off. Go get her. Don't sit back and think, because all you can get him doing is a chance to recover. You got to sit back and go get him. That's what you got to do. Keep punching to the referee stop. That's all. Don't care if they hit or not. Just punch, 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 punch to the referee stop. Because once you hit him with them hard punch, because Effie can hit hard, the referee going to stop her anyway. Because you're going to hit his head like a pencil suspensor going back. You're going to see his head snap back. You're going to see him beat him down to the ground like Earl did Kell Brook. He's going to be proposing to you. That means he's going to be down on one knee. That's what kind of strength Effie got. And you damn be glad that he ain't up there with Deontay Wilder. Because that's a fight I would love to see. But too bad we're not going to ever see it. They're too far apart in age. But I guarantee you, remember KQKC said this, Effie Ajaba will be either a WBC, IBF, or WBO, or WBA heavyweight champion of the world. If not, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He ain't got his mechanics together yet. But watch. Just wait and watch and learn. He gonna have it together. Yes, sir. He is. What's up, Hustle Slam? I got her over Trout at 154. Okay. I mean Spence. I got okay. That's what's that. Okay, red circuit. Nigeria, stand up. Okay. Alex, you know what to do, man. Yes, sir. I don't know who this red circle video is. All right. If you're still there, Alex. So, I don't know where they're from. Who else in here? Oh, nobody here but Alex. Okay. Well, I do it. Yes, sir. Okay. No, not. Oh, shit. Sorry, Hustle Slam. Okay. Sorry about that, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Olympic music. Effie and Du Bois will be a good fight in the future. Yes. That'd be a good fight, too. Okay. What up, Fight World? What's that? What's up? Porter by split decision. Okay, you think so? Yeah, I think so too. Because that's the thing about it. Can you guys handle that pressure? See, that's one thing about your Dennis. He's a technical fighter. He's a not soft fighter, but he's a more polished fighter. He's not a rough, tough, rugged fighter. Remember when Sean Porter tried to be like that with Kell Brook when he fought here in California, the Stub Hub? That's what I'm talking about. Kell Brook had to get dirty with Sean. He had to get rough with Sean. And that's what he did. And Sean couldn't bully him. Sean tried, but it didn't work. So that's what your dentist got to do. I know that's not his fight. See, that's the thing about it. You know, styles makes fights. That's real shit. KQKC, you want me to hide? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I was calling you about. I know see what you still here. Yes, sir. Yeah. Styles make fights. Yes, it does. So that kind of makes sense. You know, what a fight were. You know, that makes sense. You know. So yeah, I mean, you guys, you know, the fight is March the 9th. It's gonna be on Fox, so everybody should be able to see it, regular Fox. And it's just too late now. It's too late to spar like that, you know, unless he's sparring already like that. Now, don't think you guys are slouch. He's not. So I know they've seen tapes of Sean Porter. He is just mandatory. But can he be aggressive enough? Sean Porter is very strong. He might not look it, but he is. Now, Keith Thurman, when he was in love with boxing, he studied Sean Porter. He even mimicked him. We all know how Sean Porter feints, right? He do this. If you can hear that. He stomps. Then he move in. That's how you know he gonna feint. Yeah, yes he was, Alex. I believe he was. So he was talking about Nigerians stand up or something. I don't know. So I think he must have heard about Nigeria. I don't know. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. And he was saying some other shit. I don't even know what that was, what he was talking about. So, but yeah, everybody know Strong is a hell of a strong. Strong is hell of a strong. He was fighting at 165 in the amateurs. Okay, who you talking about? Ugas, Porter. So you probably talking about Porter, right, Alex? Because Alex is strong. I mean, Porter is strong. But Porter, he might not look it. Well, hell, he do look it. Shoot. Shit, Porter is strong. He ain't no joke. So when Keith Thurman was in love with boxing, he knew how to fight Sean Porter. Well, Ankle Pick said Sean Porter get underneath you, head and chest, and bang. You got him right on point. Yeah, Porter. Okay, you're right, Alex. Body blows like he did against Danny Garcia. Sean is aggressive. Right. See, a lot of people, and Junior Truth don't like this. A lot of people don't like Sean Porter's style of boxing. First, you get a lot of headbutts. You get a lot of cuts. But Sean Porter does what you have to do to win. Now, you have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare your defense for a fighter like that. He's not the only fighter that fights like that. It's a lot of rough and tough tumble fight. Marrionhanson. He fights like that most of the time. That's why he always had cuts. But Sean, you right. He will stick that head. He'll try to open your guard up with his head and get in there. But see, only thing about Sean Porter, he smothers his punches because he need to step back, one step back. Then he can go to work. He's trying to go to work, but he's too close up on the man. That's what he did with Keith Thurman. He tried to go to work, but he couldn't because he was too far up on him. If he would have took a step back, then he could. But this is you got to watch for. When Sean Porter does that, watch Ugas. Watch him stick it in the stomach, just like Sean Porter did. I mean, just like Keith Thurman did against Sean Porter. How Floyd Mayweather did against Marcos Maidana. When you against the rope and they try to hit you and bang away at you, all you got to do is just hit him with an uppercut in the stomach. Just keep on pop shotting him in there. He's going to feel it. Just keep popping. He don't like that. Just keep on popping. Because your stomach is surrounded by your ribs. Just keep on hitting him right there while you got him miss the ropes. But if you can't take it, jab out, clinch, then bring it back and hold on to the referee, break you up, and get back in the middle. That's what you guys gonna have to do. Now, do you guys have a jab? Yes, he does. He has a very good jab. What's up, Fight World? Yes, he do. He has a great jab. He's a technician. He's a boxing Cuban style technician. That's why I'm saying styles make fights. His style and Sean Porter's style don't match. Now, Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence style, they match. But Earl just a little bit stronger. Everything Mikey does, Earl does, but he does it a little bit better. But this fight with Porter and Ugas, that fight, styles are different. Ugas is a polished Cuban fighter. He would jab, he would work behind that jab, he would use his angles. He would hit you with an uppercut. He would jab. He would use that jab to blind you so he could throw the overhand right. Oh, he's very skillful. But Sean Porter is too aggressive. Is he aggressive enough for you guys? When they did the face-off, I see how slender and thin you guys is. Then you look at how short and stocky Sean is. That's what type of fighter Sean Porter is. Everybody joke and say he's like a quarterback. A tailback, a fullback. Well, hell, he is. And he fights like one. It's a dangerous way he fights. That's how you lose a lot of scar tissue, by getting cut all the time. Headbutted all the time. That's why Lomachenko is looking like he's looking. He had a career before he even came over here and had another career. Then he fought in the Olympics. And then he had an amateur career. Too many fights before you even turn pro. He haven't had 20 fights yet. And he looked like he had a whole career. That's scar tissue. Every time you get cut. Now that's what I respect for Floyd Mayweather. He only got cut one time out of 23 years. One time. And that was a headbutt by Marcos Maidana. But hey, we got some good fights coming. You know, like I said, you got Laura Castano tomorrow night. Who is this? Talib Cunningham. I think Sean got to walk into something too wild and a dude can hit. Yes. That's what I said. Just like Keith Thurman. You're right, Cunningham. just like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman said going back. You don't go back, because you go back, you're going to get countered. You know, you never go straight back. Keith Thurman was smart. He moved side to side. See, that's how you do it. You see what I'm saying? Then when Sean Porter started coming at him, he cocked him with an uppercut. Every time he came in, then he gave him a check hook. That's how you catch him when you're coming in. You're right. Sean need to walk into something. But do you guys got that power to hurt him? Because Keith Thurman, he had that power. He hurt Sean Porter, and Sean Porter grabbed him like a big gorilla. Angle pick 2 steps back, then angle off. There you go. There you go, pick. Yes, sir. No going straight back. There you go. That's right. Deontay Wilder had that problem. I see he corrected it. When he fought Stavern. He kept going straight back. You got to go side to side or around or angle, whatever, like you said. You never go straight back. All you got to do is like the Charlos do. Hit him with a 1-2 and go straight ahead. Stay off that line. Anybody could have hit him with a right hand. Anybody hit anybody, you going straight back. All you got to do is just keep going forward. You can run and hit him. You use your angles, like you said, Pitt. That's what you do. Salute, Derek McGee. I ain't seen you in a while. You got a new avatar? Because I know you subscribed to me, right? A while back, right? You like one of my first 10 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. You had a picture of yourself before. Was that correct? Or this is a different Derek McGee. I'm not for sure. But yeah, you're right, Ankle Pick. Yes, sir. That's a very good analogy. Yes, sir. It never goes straight back. Any trainer would tell you that. And Deontay Wilder, he really had that problem bad. You know, then his coach kept telling him, Mark Briller, look, stop going back. You know, don't go back. Because you keep getting popped, you know. He just didn't get hit hard enough because he moved back farther enough. And Stavern wasn't big enough, or small enough or quick enough to catch him. That's what the Charlos do all the time. Matter of fact, Rob Brandt, he fights like that. No, same pick. But yeah, I subscribed when you first started. I thought so, Derek. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember that name when I first started. You know, see, once I see everybody all the time, then I get to know the names and stuff. So, yeah, same way Broner dropped Sean going straight back. Yeah, that's right, Cunningham. When Porter, when Broner dropped Porter in that 12th final round, but he lost. But he did drop Porter, and that was the first and only time Porter ever been dropped. You never go straight back on. That's just a no-no. That's just like reaching. You never reach for a fighter. That's why you stick your jab out there. My sister asked me one time. She said, well, why is he jabbing, throwing his hand out there and not touching nothing? I said, he measuring him. He's trying to see how far he got to move up. Because you can't throw a punch too far away or you're going to get countered. Whoa. And you don't want to be hit by somebody like Wilder or Effie. You know, shoes. You reach and you reach too far. Oh, man. And another thing. You guys got to remember this. Porter's very good at this. If he's bending over and he got you on the ropes, he's going to be receptive to an uppercut. Sean Porter is real good at working that body and throwing that uppercut. Bam, 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 then uppercut. Bam, 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 uppercut. Bam, bam, uppercut. That's what Sean does. So, What's up, Oz Luna? Same way Madonna dropped Broner. Yes, sir. Broner was going back, and he got caught going back, and he fell when he fell against the ropes. You're right. Yes, sir. Everybody right. Yes, sir. That's a no-no. You know, yes, sir. Everybody know that's a no-no. Shit. And Madonna said he was coming back too. He ain't missed no meals either. But yeah. Zona, that's a WBC belt, brother? It look like it, the green belt. You like the one? Oh, yeah, that's the green belt. Okay. What a fight. Well, Porter sets the tone of the fights. Yes, he does. See, Porter, when he fought Keith Thurman, they both knew what to expect. Keith Thurman knew what to expect. He trained hard for that fight, and he won that fight. But this is the thing about that's when he was in love with boxing. But since he got married and did all that Buddha stuff, I don't know. But anyway, he knew that Sean Porter was gonna come out there and just go blasting away. He was waiting on that. Now Sean takes his time a little bit. See, what Sean Porter is trying to drag you into his fight. See, Sean Porter wants you to fight his fight. He want to go toe to toe. He want to brawl. See, Ugas is no brawler. See, Ugas is not no brawler. He's a finesse, sweet science fighter. It's hard dropping 50 pounds when you've been out years. It's going to be hard for Madonna to get back in shape. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Lynn Mad, salute KQKC. What's good, family, in the chat? Hey, what's good, my brother? If you don't mind, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to KQKC. I'm still a young channel, but I'm growing, and I'm doing my best. Yeah, Sean did fight Smarter versus Danny. Yes. Yeah, Sean, he came out. He threw his jab. He was working his jab. Yeah, I never see Sean Porter. He used the jab just for a distraction. That's all. All he wanted to do is get inside and go to work. But with Danny Garcia, he was using that jab and giving him a lot of lateral movement. Then here come the mugging. Then he had Danny. And Danny, he didn't have enough to keep Sean off of him. See, that's the thing about Danny Garcia. And Danny Garcia, he can fight too. Matter of fact, that's a good example with Ugas and Danny Garcia. They both are good fighters, but they both don't have the strength to beat a Sean Porter. See, that's the thing about it. Sure, Ugas, he can stay out on the outside and fight, but you cannot pop shot Sean Porter. You cannot fight him from the outside. Keith Thurman tried. He ran all around that damn ring. He gave him a lot of lateral movement. But Sean will hunt you down. He will cut off that ring. Sean is always in shape. Oh, you saw this morning? Okay, good. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's my guy. Oh, I appreciate that, Lynn, man. Yes, sir. Well, welcome to the chat. Welcome to KQKC, baby. You know I'm working. This is my 7th video today. I didn't know it, but until I counted it. I know I did 7. I do videos and live streams. So, hey, gotta keep up that grinding, baby. That's what the LDBC, that's what we do. I felt Kell Brook was holding Sean too much. Yes, he was. That's why Sean Porter's father, I call him K. Diddy. That's why K. Diddy was kept hollering to the ref. He's holding too much, ref. He holding, but Kell Brook was trying to keep Sean Porter off of him. Then Kell Brook said, you know what? I'm gonna fight fire with fire. So that's what won him the belt. So he went out there and said, okay, you want to play rough? We're going to play rough. Fuck boxing. We can play football. So the best man won because he had the cleanest punches. They wrestled. Yes, they did. But Kell Brook had them on point punches. So that's before he was going up and down in weight, up and down in weight. Then he met Earl. Earl went over there and got that belt back. Same belt that Sean Porter lost. I mean, it's not the exact same belt, but that's what he was fighting for, the WBC. I mean, the IBF. So now, we were expecting Sean Porter and Earl Spence, and he changed his mind. Talking about he got to fight his mandatory. And the WBC, no, we all know that mandatories do not trump unifications. Unifications always trump mandatories. We know that. That's what they do. That's how it, I mean, it is what it is. That's boxing. Yes, sir. So, but hey, anybody have any questions before I jet on out of here? You know, I will be calling the fight tomorrow. The Laura and Ortiz fight. The Laura versus Castano and Ortiz versus Hammer. That's gonna be on Showtime. So I will call it. It'll be my second time calling the fight. So I don't mind doing it. You know, because a lot of people at work or have Showtime, and it's kind of fun. So, but like I said, you know, hit the like button, and if you haven't subbed, you know, feel free to sub and hit the notification bell, and trust me, you're gonna get all my notifications. You might get tired of saying KQKC, but I try to get you all the breaking news I can. Just like James DeGale, he retired. You know, I knew he was going to retire after Eubanks Jr. fight. You know, he fought for 10 years. 10 years on February 28th, 2009 is the first time he had his pro fight. And he retired on February the 28th, 2019. A decade of boxing. And I gave him a shout out. I said, you know, hey, he had some thrilling fights. You know, with Butte. Hey, with Eubanks Jr. You know, Badu Jack. You know, I mean, he was a good fighter. When he first started, he was a brawler. Then he started being a more lateral movement fighter. I don't know what changed his style. But somebody changed his style. I mean, he still was good, but I respect when a fighter don't have it anymore. It's best to walk away. Don't give us shitty fights. Give us good fights. We getting the fights. There's no doubt about that. We getting a fight. Matter of fact, this is what, the 6th weekend in a row? We getting fights? Last week we had one, what, Saturday and Sunday. But are we getting the fights we want? Are we getting the fights that we want to see? As soon as Earl get through with Mikey, as soon as Terrence get through with Amir Khan, why we can't see that fight this year? They still young. It still can happen. If they want to fight each other, I don't think nobody should stand in their way. That's real talk. Oh yeah, Darrell too. Yes. Yeah. Nobody can fight good like old Chunky could. I'm gonna tell you. You know, and he did a lot of good things in his community over in London. His sister ran his fan club. So, you know, it is what it is. Did you see the Danny versus, what is it? Danny J v Canelo PC today? No, versus Canelo press conference today. No, I didn't see it. But I know Canelo said he wasn't fighting no more Hispanics. He don't want to fight no more Mexicans. Why? I don't know. But no, I missed that press conference. Damn. I'm going to have to watch it on the rerun. I forgot all about it. Hell, I probably making a video. I made 7 of them today. Shit. I don't know. Do you think Mikey has the power to hurt Spence if he catches him in a good shot? No, sir. No, sir. If Mikey hit Earl flush, Earl gonna keep coming. It's not gonna even move him. Why? Because he been hit harder by bigger guys. Earl don't spar with welterweights. Earl spars with middleweight. Earl have fought big guys. What's up, Fight World? Can Hammer bang? See that I don't know, but what I hear he can't. You talking about Christina Hammer, or you talking about the Hammer Ortiz? No, Hammer the fighting Ortiz. No, what I see, he can't bang. You know, he got a little power. Now, if he catch Ortiz wrong, he can't knock him down. Okay, she? Okay, Christina Hammer, she is very technical, man. Fight World, she can box. Not only is she pretty, she can fight, man. I'm telling you. I seen her fight twice. She know how to do her up and down jabs. She know how to do her one jab and come around with her right hand. She got good lateral movement. She used her angle. She's a technical fighter. She fights like Mikey Garcia. But only thing about it, she don't have that Clarissa Shields power. She can outpoint Clarissa Shields on points. But she's bigger than Clarissa Shields. She's bigger than Triple G. Yeah. Who are you talking about? Clarissa Shields. Yeah. See, Christina Hammer, she's smaller. She's like, she's pretty and petite. That's what type of woman she is. You ought to see her in her dress when she went to see and scouted Clarissa Shields fight in Detroit. She had on a dress when she got in the ring. And she holds 3 belts. Clarissa Shields holds 2 or 3 belts. So they fight for all the belts. This is history. The last woman that ever done that has been over 20-something years ago. So this is history in the making, they're saying. But remember this, Clarissa Shields is only 8-0. Christina Hammer is 24-1. But she can box. I mean, she can box and move and won't get tired, won't get winded. See, she was on the undercard of Clarissa Shields when it was in Detroit. Well, outside of Detroit in Michigan. But she can box, man. No, Christina Hammer is bigger than Triple G. No, Christina Hammer not bigger than Triple G. No. I'm going with Shields, though. Oh, well, yeah. Now, Christina Hammer, she get hit by Shields. Now, I don't know how hard she ever got hit before, because I don't know everybody she fought, but that night I saw her fight. She was fighting a smaller, unorthodox fighter, a Hispanic young lady. So I couldn't really tell. But Clarissa Shields has power. And she throws every punch with bad intentions. That's how she fights. Now, will it make her winded? I don't know. But that's how Clarissa Shields fights. She just throw every punch with bad intentions. She needed to get in there. See, that's how she got caught. She got knocked down, but she got back up. I mean, she won, but she went out there too aggressive. I get it. She was at home. Her friends, everybody, T-Rex, call her name and shit. I get that. So you want to put on a show. So that's what she was trying to do, but she got caught and got knocked down. It's just a flash knockdown. But she got up and she wanted to fight. But she was hitting her opponent with some big, heavy blows. But that girl wouldn't go down. I mean, she was hitting hard. Who has a better chance of pulling the upset? Mikey or Khan? Well, I would say Khan does. See, Khan is fighting Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, yes, he did move up to 147. Yes, he got a belt. But who he get that belt from? Think about it. And Amir Khan hands are fast. They faster than Terrence hands. But Terrence is a switch hitter. So he can go orthodox or he can go southpaw. Now, would that confuse Khan? I don't know. But Khan is older now. He's not the old Khan that he used to be. But is Terrence Crawford catch Khan going down because he don't have a chin. If he catch him in the right direction, Khan will go down. He don't have a chin. They used to joke that he cut himself with toilet paper. So I don't know, but I would say only one I could think of is Khan. He has the best chance. Mikey doesn't. I'm not saying that Mikey don't have power. He do, but he don't have it at 147. Now, he did say on the Fox Face Off that his family wanted him to test the waters with another welterweight before he got in there with Earl to see could he take that power. And he said, no, I want the one that everybody's running from. I did a video on that. So he said, hey, I want Earl Spence. And that's what he got. And Earl is not going to turn down no fight or money. That's what champions do. Remember this. When it's all said and done, after March 16th, remember, he asked to fight Earl. Earl didn't ask to fight him. I don't want to hear the one saying that he's a weight bully or if he passed the 5th round that he got Earl figured out. You know how people, usually say, if it go 12 rounds and Earl win by unanimous decision, they'll say, well, Earl could knock out Mikey. Oh, he's overrated. No, it's just that they technical fighters. See, when you have two technical fighters, some boxing fans say, oh, it's boring. But I like that. Because you're strategizing. You're trying to think of what the other person is thinking. You're trying to see what other move the other person is about to make. That's what I like about it. That's what I love about it, shit. It's the sweet science. It's an individual sport. It's not a team sport. It's just you and your opponent. And the best man will win. That's all. Now, just by any chance, Mikey shocked the world that night. That's not the end of Earl Spence. Remember that. Like I told you before, one loss don't make you a bad fighter. Sometimes it make you a better fighter. Fight World said T. Bud Crawford, the boogeyman. Yeah, Terrence Crawford, he's no joke either. Terrence Crawford is one of the best southpaw orthodox fighters I've seen in a long time. Only thing about it is he's small. He's small for 147. He can move, yes. Now, him and Earl fight, Earl is bigger. Even Earl said, hey, look, your ass too small. You'll never be like me. They were joking when they was at the Maurice Hooker fight. Earl came out to give him support, but Bud was there because Maurice Hooker fights on Top Rank. So, we all remember that tape when Earl said, I'm taking an easy route. But, yeah. So, that's how Earl looks at it. Hands too small. He can't fuck with me. So, But Mikey is levels above Peterson. Yes, he is. And Peterson made it to 7 rounds. Yes. But Peterson didn't fight the right fight. Peterson just wanted to go in there and bang. You can't bang with Earl. Because Earl going to win every time. Peterson trying to go in there and show him he can punch too. Earl laughed. Then Earl started having fun. So, it's the way you fight and the style you fight and who you fight. See, the young man from what's his name, from St. Louis, Devin Alexander, he beat Marcos Maidana, and Floyd had a hard time beating Marcos Maidana, but Marcos Maidana fought a different fight. See what I'm saying? It's who you fight and how you fight. So. Hey, what's up, Kevin Stenhouse? How you feel, my brother? All right, I just about to hop off there, though, but I'm glad you jumped in, though, man. All right? So, but, yeah. But, hey, I appreciate everybody jumping in today, though. What you got? One more on Lewis? Okay, but that was after Maidana had changed trainers. True. Yeah. When he fought Floyd, he was with Robert Garcia. And Robert Garcia probably told him how to fight Floyd. He probably said, go in there and just go at Floyd. Because see, Floyd, he's a counter puncher. And Floyd likes to fight on the back foot. See, that's why Floyd, when he fought McGregor, which I really didn't care for, but that's why he kept coming forward. That was his first time in 20-something years he ever came forward, unless he was finishing off a fighter. Floyd never goes forward. That's what the commentator said. Have you ever seen Floyd Mayweather go forward? And no, that's what it is. Yeah, peace to you, Fight World. Thanks for chiming in, my brother. All right? And peace and blessings to you. All right? And with that, that's all I have for you all fellas right now. But you catch me tomorrow. I will be on a live stream tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And that'll be my last live stream too. I'm gonna break down the fight also. And to the fight time. And I will be calling the fight tomorrow. Okay, yes, no problem, my man. All right, always. All right, I like to see people in the chat. I like for people to ask me questions. Yes, sir. Always smash that like button, fellas. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do it now. All right? And never forget Cuatro Cinco. Today is his birthday. I'm going to give him a call and tell him happy birthday. So, with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love.